Now, internally displaced persons living at Wulari camp in Maiduguri have appealed to the government to resettle them back in their ancestral communities. They are also calling for the provision of essential social amenities, including healthcare and educational facilities. Borno State has endured years of insurgency, and in recent years, the state government has begun resettling IDPs in communities where peace and stability have been restored. In this report, Trust TV's Bitrus Kurutsi visits Wulari to examine the living conditions of the displaced persons.
Years of insurgency left deep scars on communities across Borno State, destroying infrastructure and livelihoods. Now that peace has returned to some areas, many displaced persons are eager to return home. At Wulari IDP camp, residents say they face harsh living conditions with limited access to health care and educational facilities for their children. They are appealing to the government for urgent intervention.
I'm one of the IDP residing at Camp Santa since 2014. Since then we have been here. We are really suffering, starving here in the camp because the NGO has now stopped coming to our camp. Since 2014-15, the NGO has stopped since 2023. After this time, there is no intervention. More especially, particularly myself now, I have a lot of problems. I have diabetics, very chronic diabetics. I have ulcer. I have uric acid and glaucoma. I always have been admitted in specialist hospitals several times.
Since 2014 to this date, we are tired for living in this camp. You need to go back to our various places by duty. The challenge is, one, we don't have place to farm. Even there we go to farm, we buy a land from Boko Haram before we start farming. Apart from that, we don't have money to pay. We don't have money to stay in the society. The reason why we are staying in this camp. Secondly, our child, we have many stay at home, no money to pay the school fees.
Residents acknowledged efforts by the government and generous individuals to support them, but they insist that sustainable solutions are needed. As life continues in the camp, the displaced persons of Wulari await a response from the authorities, hoping that their call for resettlement and improved social amenities will soon be addressed. Bitrus Kurutsi, Trust TV News, Maiduguri.
This is News Hour on Trust TV, coming up after the break.